At least we're trying to play football. England just parked everyone in their own defensive third, with applying no pressure to the ball. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. A very sad time to be making a video. England, like we predicted, unfortunately, have lost to Argentina. And in the video we spoke about, I keep saying we, but I mean I, but we as in all of us who watched and me making the video. We spoke about how Scaloni, the Argentina manager, I've spoke about this on my TikTok, I spoke about it on YouTube, I'm sure, as well, about how he is just great at setting his team up in different games, in different match states and situations. And in this video, I pretty much wanted to speak about, obviously, the fact that we should sack Thomas Tuchel. Like, let's get that out of the way. Like, we should sack him. He's not a good manager. He's cost us a tournament. A lot of people have called him brave for his team selection. The way he spoke when he first got the job. When he got the job, he basically outright criticised Gareth Southgate by saying they were more afraid to lose than they were to show hunger and excitement to win. What did you do yesterday? Like, the nerve of the man to say that. Like, how could you say that about another manager when you go out and do the exact same thing? And then he speaks in his post-match interview about how they lost momentum, Argentina got hold of the game, they were dying a slow death, and that they couldn't get hold of the ball. Whose fault's that then? Because you're the one who decides to do stuff like that. There's an excellent clip of Cesc Fabregas going around where he speaks about how when you're 1-0 up and you sub off an attacker for a defender, the mindset shift for players, you inadvertently change the way you're playing, regardless of what you want. But I'd go a step further and I'd say that Thomas Tuchel not only changed the way that they were playing by the subs he made, but there was no coaching, there was no defensive coaching. Like, there was no box defending. So when Argentina kept spamming crosses, they knew they could keep doing it because there was success. There was no out-and-out box defenders. John Stones was a quality centre-back, is still a medium to average centre-back, but he's never been a good box defender. Like, actually the art of defending the box. Mark Gay, that's not his story either. The best box defender for England, and in my opinion, the best centre-back for England, and one of the best box defenders in the world, he's shown it for Man United. It's one of the things that even his biggest hater would say he excels at. Harry Maguire, you leave at home. And then you do things that play to Harry Maguire's strength. Like, that was a situation Harry Maguire would excel in. And then you stick Dan Burn up top, the man arguably you took instead of Harry Maguire, at the end of the game to try and get a goal back. Another thing Harry Maguire excels at, but you leave him at home. But the point of this video is managers, international managers. Now, a lot of England fans are questioning, like, oh, is it ever going to happen? Our team's just not good enough. It's this, it's that, it's that. No, it's just a manager. We have had this squad, the majority of this squad has managed to get to 2 semi-finals, a final, if I'm not wrong, 3 semi-finals, a quarter-final, 2 semi-finals and a final, in spite of Gareth Southgate and Thomas Tuchel. That's how good this team is. That they get to these points in spite of managers. Look at France. When they got Deschamps, they elevated because Deschamps made them better. When Spain got De La Fuente, the under-21s coach, they elevated because he made them better. When Argentina got Scaloni, they elevated because he made them better. He didn't complain about what players he had. He didn't have to speak about how brave he was. He didn't have to do any of this. He just looked at the squad he had. He maximised it. And I mean all three of these. I mean he figuratively, but all of them. They all maximised their squad. They played to their strengths. They took their best players. They didn't leave players out over trying to create a culture or this, whatever it is. You create a culture with whatever players you have. That's what good managers do. All three of those gaffers are mentioned because obviously they're at the World Cup now, and Deschamps, obviously his time has come. But De La Fuente and Scaloni are in the final. I've just spat all on my car, but they are maximising their players. Look at the Argentina squad and the Spain squad. Obviously, Lamine Yamal the exception and Rodri, I guess, an exception. But these squads, like, they're not filled with individual talent on paper that you would say like England and France were. But the managers make it. Managers make it the team. Manners make it the man. Managers make it the team. That's the reality of it. A top gaffer finds solutions. He maximises his players. He isn't stressed in situations. He doesn't respond to a 1-goal lead like Thomas Tuchel by subbing on every defender he has available to him. Look at Scaloni. Even the changes he made, they were gradual. He seen the impact that the first set of subs had. Then he responded with the other set of subs. Tuchel was just, it was just panic. It was pure panic. And then the way that reflects on the team. When you're on the pitch and you see your gaffer bringing more defenders on, at a time when you were on top of the game, you start to question your gaffer as well. And I seen Mark Gay, his post-match talk was saying how, like, they took their foot off the gas too early, basically. They should have carried on going for Argentina. And they should have. But what do? Same as this, I feel like it's the Egypt video, same. But Egypt, at least, were trying to play football. England just parked everyone in their own defensive third, with applying no pressure to the ball. The art of defending, or the way you defend, stop crosses out wide, and everything in front of the box, you shepherd out wide. What did England do? Give them time and the space outside the box, and any cross that they wanted to play in, they allowed into the box. And in the box, did they stop shots? No. Did they press when Argentina had the ball at the top? Like, the whole method of defending was wrong. There was no defensive football. There was just defenders. It just stinks. This is the importance of a manager. I genuinely think Gareth Southgate would have got as far as him. And I'd argue there's managers out there who could have won that World Cup with England. But that's my 2 cents. Like, comment, subscribe.